Don't worry, you've gone silent again. I know most of it.
No, I was just going to say something. I was just having a drink.
Okay.
But
who else? Because IG have merged with Ultimate Warriors, haven't they?
yeah. I'm quite.
But
IG shocked me. I thought they would have done better than they did against us.
But IG have merged with Ultimate Warriors, but now some of the Ultimate Warriors have left the merged clan.
Have left it?
Yep. Yep. I think some of the Ultimate Warriors have now left, building up something new.
Oh yeah. I did hear about that.
Yeah. I mean, I've spoken to him. He's a good guy, but he's been said, the foundations must be strong, because it becomes a joke. And do you know? I mean, I've been TFC what? 8 months. You've been with WR?
Not even a year.
Well, there you go. But basically, I look at when you join a clan as something as important. You stick with it. You find your feet. You keep your mouth shut. You get to know the guys. You build some friendships and relationships, and you stick with them. If that's your team, you stick with your team for a certain amount of time. Depending on who you are. But a lot of people out there move and change and move their clan tag and move what clan they're part of, and it becomes a joke, people. It really does, man. I mean, not many people leave TFC. I mean, I don't remember the last person that... We've chucked a couple out, don't get me wrong. You might have one of them now. But but I don't remember the last person leaving. And I've been there a couple of years.
Actually, talking about this whole merging thing, when you merge two clans, who becomes the clan leader?
Well, that's the issue, isn't it? And even if you have original agreements, say for example we merge with you, and I'm not the leader of the clan that I represent. I'm the leader of Fire, and I was the leader of Call of Duty until I built it up. Well, we built it up to what it is today. I've got Crusader Gen and what used to be called Champ, and now Shifty, the leaders, the founders of the clan. And you can't take that away from someone when you find a clan or you found a clan. That sounded awful. It's the vodka. And two merge together, it's gonna go crap, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the end, really.
You can say, right, well, if we don't both agree on something, here we go. And then you come to that decision where it comes to real important. Well, no, it's not happening.
I tell you what, just talking about people moving away from clans, what do you think of Beavis? I don't get that name, Beavis. It reminds me of Beavis and Butthead.
Who's Beavis?
But Andy from TFO.
TFO.
I mean, these guys had an awesome pre-season. Okay, it's not gone well. It is, and the thing about TFO is that they're good guys. They've now split from the American counterparts and they've become Xbox Gaming. A little bit too much like Xbox Gaming Legends, if you got my opinion. But Xbox Gaming Community, is that right?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right.
But I wish you the best of luck. Andy's a good guy. So I'm sure they'll be there for season 3.
Do you not find it hard when you split your clan up into 3 teams, maybe even 2? I think that obviously failed. That obviously failed for WR, because when we did it last season, look what happened.
But we keep it real, okay? What we haven't got is at TFC we look at everything as one. We don't have, unless we're in an actual match, we don't. So, for example, I'm the captain of Fire. Me and Dartmoor looked after, and we built up. When we started with the COD side of things, it was relatively small. We've got a great Gears of War team, we've got a good FIFA team, and all the rest of it. And
we've lost them again. Right back. And we're back again. Continue where you left off.
TFC. We've got 3 teams. We were talking about the fact guys that, let's face it, didn't cope with segregating into 2 parts. TFC is 1 team. We merely have 3 sections of such. When we all get together, we still mix it up. We play auto-assign. We'll still speak to each other. And when it got to a point, we took notice of what happened to you, and we acted upon it. We said this cannot happen to us. It's not happening to us, but we can't be blind in the fact that it could. I'd like to say something. Fire struggle with one thing at the moment, and Fire used to be the best team. Mason led are powerful, and Fire would not count against either. Ice, man. Ice are looking very, very good. And I've called Ice in, and Led, to help us with something. And we are one team.
Yeah.
And it would always be so. That's how we keep it real. We're 3 teams, but overall we play for one setup. We are a community like Andy from TFO is trying to set up.
Yeah.
And that's the way it's gone.
Good.
That's how we keep it real. That's how we make it work. And Fire are close. And you asked me earlier about how this AWOL situation has affected us. I've been looking at my personal options, let's say, and this has brought Fire closer. You know, I've spoken to the team a lot today, and we're ready for this, man. Our pre-season was as strong as anyone's. We lost 1 game in our first 17 games, but we have let ourselves down. We've had a few 3-2s, but we're ready to go. But the difference between us and the others is that if we get beat, get beat. Like when we got lost against XGL beat us. We didn't deserve the win. We didn't turn up. TRC deserved to beat us. Excellent, really, really good players. And we'll see what happens against AWOL and Muppet with Guns next week.
Yeah. And you've also VXR, is that next as well, or is it the TRC team?
Oh, VXR, mate. I tell you now. VXR, mate. They're quality. They're very, very good players. But there's a lot to learn in life, mate. And I wasn't the quickest to learn this. You talk and you put your opinion in when it's respected and when it's taken on board. These guys are excellent players. There's no getting by that. Excellent players. But you don't get friends and build relationships by acting away. Like me and you, for example, how often do I say that you're shit?
About 4 times a day.
Exactly, yeah. but we've built up a relationship over a year or so, yeah.
Yeah.
So we know what we know it's tongue in cheek. I don't believe from my perspective, and I'm a binter. Like when VXR have come for us, I haven't tried because I would, but it's not my place to do so because I don't know the guys.
Yeah.
They're an excellent setup, excellent players, but a little bit to learn, and I respect to that, guys. But I think when you look back on this in a little while, you'll understand where I'm coming from.
Okay, so we've got who else in Division 1? Who surprised us the most? Well, we talked about Dogs of War.
Muppets have recovered.
Yeah.
Muppets have recovered. They lost last night against XGL, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
This is my fear at the moment about XGL and VXR. I mean, VXR are previous XGL guys. That's what they're made of.
There's a mess here. This site. Need to get Paul to fix that one. It says that on the 4th week to play, no, 3rd week to play TFO, then they play TRC,
and then TFO, yeah.
No, then TFC. Oh no, yeah, then they play. They haven't played XGL yet.
Who haven't?
Muppets with Guns.
Oh, was it Dogs of War? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mistake. Who did Muppet? What happened to Muppets with Guns then?
Muppets.
Oh, it was TRC. Sorry, TRC. Yeah, they lost to TRC.
Yeah,
it was always going to be a good game. I think they're 2 real clans, man. Muppets led by Nutmeg, TRC led by Dazza. And me and Dazza had a together recently, and I think this is a good thing. They were absolutely right. We went to match and we were home, and we had no problems, for example, with them choosing whether they go top or bottom. It's a courtesy thing, and they're absolutely right to say that. But this is where we don't know TRC very well, and when the banter can be misconstrued, strange to play and all of it, and it. That's where things can be upset. TRC should have chose. They in the end it is them. But a really good clan. A really good clan. Yeah.
Well, normally when we went into a game, we'd normally say, well, what side do you want? Because that's what WR are like. We're that friend. We really don't mind which side we go into. We prepared for both sides.
Sure. I think the problem I've had, of which really came to pass last night, was that where I've taken a more, maybe a bigger responsibilities within the league itself season, when the problems happened last night, my clan were a little bit upset, to be honest.
Oh, right.
Because when all the problems started in the previous seasons, I'd have set it down. I said, look, that's not right. This is what we're going to do, or this is what we need to do. Sorry, we're not accepting that at all. Sorry, I found myself very much in the middle because I had to keep a certain class about things and not complain and let things happen.
Yeah.
And I let my guy by not really saying, look, that's crap, and this is what needs to happen. And I think that's why we left the game. I'm very upset about leaving the game like it did, but it wasn't because we were losing. It was really the rules have got to be followed. That's what they're there for, to be, and that's down to both clans. But you know, if it went to.